Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's the 1st of April. Happy New Year. It's not April Fool's Day. It's Happy New Year. For those people who know, do your research. You'll find out. Everything has been done to deceive. We're here to bring you the truth. Interestingly enough, RFK Jr. has pointed out very clearly that what Donald Trump is doing right now, JFK started many years ago. This was the dismal system. We're seeing it in plain sight. We're seeing the US being dismantled. So if you're an American, don't be disheartened as the United States of America is being dismantled. America is not, but the US, which is the corporation, which is the dark side, the cabal, the deep state, Washington, D.C., all of that is being dismantled. So when you see Donald Trump talk about the US as an example, 50 planes were taken out from the US military during the course of this week. That's a massive blow in theory. But the reality is the war machine, the warmongers are being dismantled. So watch the wording very carefully. The US, the United States, being dismantled. Not America, the United States. America is being reborn, and America consists of 37 different countries and territories. That's being reborn. America. Make America great again. Not make the US great again. America. And of course, Canada is part of America. Venezuela is part of America. Mexico is part of America. When you see it, you can't unsee it. So when you see certain things that are said by Trump about the US, you need to know that that's the part that's being dismantled. So don't live in fear. Enjoy the show. This is all pantomime. It's all part of the movie. But understand that the US is being dismantled. But America is being made great again. Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Well, my first story is the King and Queen of the United Kingdom will make a historic state visit to the United States from April the 27th to the 30th. The trip includes a formal White House banquet on April the 28th and coincides with America's 250th anniversary celebrations. Buckingham Palace has officially confirmed the visit, describing it as a celebration of the historic ties between the UK and the US. This will be the King Charles' first state visit to America as monarch. Are they making friends again, Charlie?
Well, I suppose they are if they want to make friends with the dead. But this is all part of the pantomime because of the fact that they are desperate to keep Charles in the public eye as still being with us. Because there's a lot of people waking up to the fact that certain things don't add up. And this is how the media and how the US side of America, just look at the wording again, he's visiting the US, not visiting America, he's visiting the US. That's the old system. We're living in a parallel universe for those people who get it. And when you're on the right frequency, you can see it very clearly. When you're not, you can't see anything. It's very interesting. And also, on that very point, CGI and AI, you start to realize how dangerous they are, and the cloning and the body doubles and all of this, because they can make stuff look so real nowadays. And I was talking to Drew before we came on air. There's a TikTok account with over 300,000 followers in my name. That's nothing to do with us. And that's very dangerous because they can put out information, say, well, Charlie said it because it's under my name. And I have tried to have that account closed for well over a year, and they refused to do it. They took down our official account 3 or 4 times. We've had to appeal that, but they won't take down the fake accounts. We had over 100 fake accounts on TikTok, and it took 6 months just to take 5 down. And this is the danger of AI, CGI, and all of this whole system. You need to be aware, because there are so many things. Drew and I very often get sent stuff that when we check it out, it's just CGI. It's just AI. It's not real. You have to be so careful. This is why we have a team of people behind the scenes who are checking everything that we put out to make sure that it's accurate. Drew.
Next up, reports confirm a Russian oil tanker has delivered around 730,000 barrels of crude to Cuba's Manzanares port, offering short-term relief for the island's severe energy crisis and prolonged blackouts. Cuba has faced critical fuel shortages after Venezuelan supplies decline, with now Russia stepping in. In a separate development, reports are circulating that Germany may be open to discussions on helping rebuild or restart the damaged Nord Stream pipelines with Russia, amid ongoing energy debates in Europe.
Well, this is a massive story, because Cuba has stood up to the US for many years. And to have a Russian tanker with over 700,000 barrels arriving at its port, remember that they've been cut off for the last 3 months. They've been starved of fuel for more than 3 months. So to have a Russian ship turn up with over 700,000 barrels is a tremendous relief for the Cuban people. My heart goes out to them. They've been abused for many years. But now you can see how the old US system can do nothing about it, because their military hardware has become software. It's not there anymore. And we're seeing the complete collapse of an old system. And as you were rightly saying, if you remember, just remember, Donald Trump warned Germany, do not sever your ties with Russia. From an oil point of view, you need it. Without them, and of course, when the Nord Stream pipeline was blown up by the US, which was very clear who did it, the deep state and the cabal, Germany and Europe got into serious trouble. Trump warned them about it. They laughed. They're not laughing now, because they're trying to rebuild it and trying to rebuild relationships with Russia. Now, Russia will always want to build relationships with Europe. Of course they will. They've got no reason not to. It's good business for them, but it's very hard to look after somebody that's bitten you already. Anyway, moving on, this evening is the Insiders Club, and we have the adorable Rachel Rightside Blonde, a wonderful lady who was the lady that interviewed me for George magazine. But she's also got a very good insight to what's going on the other side of the pond, the American side. So join us tonight on the Insiders Club. Don't miss it. A very special lady. We'll see you there. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Hi guys, it's Charlie here. If you're looking to protect your future with gold or silver, pick the region you're in and choose one of our trusted partners.
Global Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now at charlies.gold.